GM, everyone. Welcome back to another Greenie and Craig stream. I think this might actually be nearly the first week where we will have 5 streams in a row every single 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I suppose it's Sunday for our American friends, but privilege. Craig, how are you, mate? How's your weekend?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, man. Nothing to write home about, but it was nice. Trading was nice. That was pretty good. Did a little bit of trading, not a shitload, but a little bit. Dramelio was nice. We can talk NFTs in a tad.
Yes, definitely.
But other than that, man, just I guess kicked back, relaxed. Did a bit of gym training. That was nice. Some sore ads, triceps are sore, so that's a good day. So I front ran chest Monday. So that's fun. So, I'm ahead of the crowd. How are you, Mr. Greenie? You had a 30th, so what's going on?
Look, mate, I had I don't even know. I was in bed by 8 o'clock last night on Sunday, and I woke up at 6:30, just absolutely exhausted still. So I don't even know what that sort of
what that means.
What's that? How long of a sleep is that? It's like 10 hours. I don't know. I was so exhausted. But yeah, great weekend. Literally some of my best mates for a very long time. So celebrating a 30th, mate. It's that time of life before pretty much your last sort of period before you all start having families and stuff. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, be 30th and weddings and then first kid.
Pretty wild times, mate. And as you get older, a lot of people do not forget, but you just get busy with your own lives and you have kids and that sort of stuff. So it's really cherishing having sort of time now where you made a bit of money, you're working full time. You can afford to we spent we're up in Mullaney and overlooking the whole coast. It was stunning. Shitty weather. It was literally wet all weekend, but still a beautiful house, big house and fireplace, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, a few rums.
No, mate, I given away rum. I gave away rum from college. I drank way too much rum in college. So no, actually, we did a cocktail sort of night. So that was fun. But no, wine, beer, cocktail, pretty much.
Yeah, sweet.
My go-to choice of spirits is probably gin these days. It's a bit lighter on the body, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of gin.
Yeah, it's and you can get some real good flavors and stuff going. So no, big fan of gin. But yeah, no, I was literally just saying to Craig before chat that might be time to give away the alcohol. Just to be a bit healthier, that sort of stuff. Also played golf for the first time in months as well, so that was fun. Yeah, I've missed playing golf. So
how'd you go?
Good, mate. Good. I mean, we played. It was absolutely pouring. I can't even describe. 2 of my mates just didn't wear shoes because it was just that saturated. So it was it was kind of fun. So
yeah, nice one.
I mean, yeah. So busy weekend. I literally I was away from the charts. We minted Dreamelio. I obviously was in a heap of longs over the weekend, so I was kind of checking in from time to time, going, "Oh my god, this thing is I didn't even reveal my Dreamelios until last night, Craig, and I realized I had a fucking rare one. So I was like, "Oh my god!" So I sold it for 0.5, but to be honest, I think I probably could have listed it for 0.75, 0.8, but I was just happy. I was like, look, whatever, I'll get someone else this PFP. 0.5 from a 0.019 mint is pretty dope. I know you sold one of yours to Alyssa, I think it is.
Yep.
So that's pretty dope as well. So we both flipped about a 26x on one of our NFTs. I still hold 2. I sold 2 other ones at 4 just to lock in again. Yeah, altogether I've already sold 0.75. So crazy amount of money. I made 0.6 ETH, 0.65 ETH. And again, I woke up, I was like, yeah, I need to just double check which ones I have just to make sure and I did have a rare one. So that was pretty dope.
That rare one you got was pretty sweet, man. That was real cool.
Look, I probably could have listed it a bit higher, but
who cares?
Profit is profit, mate. After having my my recent scam, I was like, nah, just flip it, bro.
You got to get wins too, man. You got to lock in wins. You can't talk about them. You got to lock them in, unfortunately, and that requires a decision.
And it's not like my portfolio on leverage is up 5,000 US over the past week just from all the leverage calls and GTG. We have Abster's up 2x in the space of 2 weeks. A few other tick coins are 3.75x since we called it as well. So yeah, I mean we're printing money at the moment across the market. So it's great to see, and that's why the title is. It is a great time to be making money in cryptocurrency right now. Now there is a bit of a Sunday sell-off. Pretty standard price action on a Sunday, which for us is Monday in Australia. But you do definitely start to do see maybe we get a bit of a rally. Maybe we get a little bit of a rally this week, but as you can see here, we literally are 4 to 5 to 6% down. Like Pengu and Filecoin are down about 10% today. But yeah, I mean, is this what's going to happen this week? I don't know. Like, I mean, we've run up quite aggressively, so maybe we do need to chill out. But I mean, this is like I said, a lot of people like Greeny trying to short, and I don't want to try and time a short. Like if you shorted today, which a few people in GTG did, amazing. But outside that, guys, we're in FWOG here. We're in that hit our first TP overnight, and that's like a 500% move on 5x leverage. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's a 5x. So, like I don't want to short, Craig. I don't know what your takes are now. Have you taken profit actually? Because that could be a good question.
On anything?
Yeah, on your BTC or anything like that.
So I sold 5% of my BTC for 103,000 and a half.
Nice.
So pretty much where we are now, actually.
Very nice.
Bang on where we are now. And that was, look, it was a minimal amount. It's 5%. So it's not like I guess I've sold off my whole bag for anyone listening, but
yeah,
it was, I obviously explained in the Discords where I call that the reason for doing that is more a case of if there's a pullback, at least I got a little win there. And it's just those little moments I've told myself in this bull run to do every time we hit sort of key levels, take a bit off the table, only because if we do go into a bear or prolonged sideways, it just keeps me mentally not depressed. So took a little bit off the table, took a little bit of soul off the table.
Nice.
Not a lot, but just a touch at about 170 something.
What's ETH? Did ETH?
I haven't even looked. Is it?
2.5. So I mean, it's only down 2%. So that's what I mean. Majors up. Dude, and it's back. Like, this is what I mean. I was away all weekend. It's back in the pivot. Oh my god, I love seeing that.
Right, and we called that actually.
We literally called that, Craig. Oh my god.
We said if it gets in there, we're bullish. Well, not we're bullish. It confirms bullish bias. But I think you and me have been bullish on ETH for about a week now. Actually longer than that, but it took longer for the move to prove itself or play out. Sorry. So now I think you and me can say, yeah, we were right for a moment. Whether we're right for any longer than a month, Greedy, I don't know, but I think we will be. I think we will be.
Like I told, like, this is literally last week. I told Greg to buy the big pudgy. I told him to get some ETH, and I think like we didn't quite time the bottom on it, but we were like, I'm gonna say 1,800 is where I bought 15 ETH just for spot as well. Good. So like, I don't even know what that's worth, like 50 grand or something, or 60 grand now. So great trade there. I think I'm going to hold it here personally, Craig. Like this looks very good. I literally drew this out for you all on stream last week. I said, look, you can get a pump up here, and if you can reconfirm that, oh my god, I will completely shift my bias, and we could easily see ETH go back above 4K this cycle.
Yeah,
that was always like, and we've been saying this for months, Greg. We literally said, look, right now, my take is bearish, unless it can come back in, and it has. It's back above key lows, like lots of key lows. So that is fantastic to see there. It's just going to now hold that on the retest. It's got to come back down, hold that, and then kind of like double bottom or just retest off support that we've had for a very long time. So that looks really good. What about ETH versus BTC? It is a little bit red today. Oh, my chart slowed down. Come on, chart. Let's go. Maybe my internet's dying. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, so we're back above key level on it as well. We're back above the 886, or we're flirting with it. So this is a big week for me, Craig. I think like I'm very much a bull, but like big week for a lot of things like this. Big week.
Yeah, it would be nice to see continuation after this pump. I mean, we're at a really interesting point at the moment with a lot of charts. Solana, Ethereum. Solana actually looks right too. I was looking at that last night, and I was like, oh, it actually looks better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's got work to do compared to ETH, but I feel like it's grinding out, man. But it's still, don't get me wrong, there's still heavy overhead resistance. So I'm not saying I'm really bullish, but I'm impressed with its effort to get out the shit. But there's work to do. ETH looks, for me, better.
So traditionally, just for everyone to know, when you do have like a reversal in here, the key level to watch is the golden pocket. So can price get accepted in this range and then sort of continue up, or are we either a deviation off the 0.5 or a deviation off the 6? And I said this last week too. Like Solana just has this will be an issue once it gets to 220. Like I think it gets there, but you have exactly what happened here.
Yeah.
You have that potential that we might like. And let's have a look. Let's see where it bounced from. So it didn't even get to the 382 last cycle. So that's what I mean. Like you got to still aware of that. But I mean, if the cycle's going well, I do think Solana could get back above its support there and maybe push towards 300 again. But I'm more confident in that ETH being oversold sort of narrative and it running up over time.
Yeah, no, agreed. And I will look to take a bit more profit at that point when it hits its head between 200 and 220. I'll flick a little bit just in case we get a repeat of 21. I'm not real keen to run Solana into 27, 28. Well, I'm not keen to take it to the bear.
No, even ETH. I don't know. I think I'll take profit on ETH.
Yeah,
so KMB asks about GM Eli. KMB asks about Sui. Yeah, I bought a decent chunk of Sui here.
Yeah, Sui looks fantastic.
Yeah, I bought a bit at $3. So I'm up 33% on that. Yeah, 33% on spot. So really nice breakout trend there. But same again, like it's coming into some key levels. So this is a great example of, is this a deviation? Okay, above the golden pocket and then moving back down, okay? Or is this acceptance and then continue the trend back towards all-time highs? So Sui looks great. I mean, you can't argue with this chart at all. And it's only down 3% as well. Like I like XRP is probably the other one that I'm quite bullish on as well, just purely because it consolidated for a long period of time there. Whereas a lot of other tokens went way down, right? And then are kind of doing that big move. Whereas XRP, expansive, really tight, and then I'm quite bullish on XRP from this breakout too. So they're my two favorite sort of alts right now, is XRP and Sui, outside my dominant bag of ETH. It's crazy to think how much ETH I actually own right now. Like when you consider the big pudgy, when you consider Abstract, when you consider all the NFTs on Abstract as well, I own a lot of Ethereum.
but and that was the other thing with Dramelio, taking profit on that is obviously you're taking profit into ETH. So I like that as well because it helped grow my ETH bag.
Greg, they are pumping.
We're about to hit 0.2 actually, just quietly.
0.2.
In fact, it's bloody close.
So I own 2. I think I'll always hold 1. I don't know what other price I would sell my second one for.
Yeah.
Obviously I sold my rare for 0.5. I sold 2 at floor at 0.13, I think, yesterday. So that was it was about 2.25 ETH I got for there. So 0.75 ETH in profit after the mint. So I mean, like 8% listed here. I think ownership is still quite low, is a query. Yeah, so 1,200 out of a 5K collection. So there are overhead whales. Yeah. But I still own 2, which puts me, and here's some alpha for Abstract too, which I've also noticed, Craig, a lot of people are coming to Abstract now. Some alpha for you guys. If you want to maybe consider getting more XP, come to Magic Eden and look at the NFT collections on Abstract and look at the distribution. Now, what you want to be is in the minority, okay? So, for example, on the Dream Helios, you would probably want to be holding 6 to 24. And then that will only put you in a crowd of about, literally like, I don't even know, 8. There's 100 people that own more than 6. And then that is a secret way, I think, and you can do this for a lot of collections. If you go and have a look and just see where the low tier is, where you start to get out of the majority, that's how you separate your bags from an XP perspective, okay? So there's some free alpha, guys, on Abstract. That's why I went and bought quite a few NFTs last week. I bought Skellies. I bought loot boxes. I bought more Ruai or whatever they're called as well. I obviously had 5 of these, but I sold my Dream Helios. These were my 5. So that was my rare one. I sold it. I sold the 2 middle green ones, I think. And the Mog one that I kind of have over on the side, it's not really Mog, but that blue one, I'll probably keep it. It's kind of like my fave. I'm kind of happy to hold its Pikachu one too. So that's my bag, but that's some alpha, Craig. We literally have 0.2 right now nearly. So that's some alpha, Craig. I know we were talking about segment as well, me, you, and Eli in chats before. Like, there's some good potential opportunities coming to Abstract soon across trading, across new, like Bitcoin had a huge update as well. overnight. So the ecosystem is building, and I'm sure there's some new games as well. There's some new games in the list that does come that do come will drop soon on the platform as well. So it's a good time to be on Abstract. And I mean, again, we were early to the trend. We've done this for 2 years, guys. 2 years we have given you. We were okay. Let me paint a picture. We were early to meme coins. I was trading meme coins in mid 2023. We were early to Solana NFTs. I bought a Mad Lad. I told everyone why my thesis was Mad Lads, and they ran up crazy, man. We then moved to ordinals. Now, Craig was definitely ahead of me on the alpha of ordinals. And then we moved to meme coins from Ethereum over to Solana meme coins in 24. And now we're obviously moving into abstract at the end. We took profits at the end of 2024. Where no one else was saying to take profits. We took some profits. We told you to buy the dip in Jan 2020 or the February 2025. And now we're telling you to be early abstract. So, guys, we deserve way more people in the house. That's the thesis here, Craig. That is the thesis.
Hey, it's great to see, God, I got blank, Clemente. Clemente getting bullish on abstract. And I saw he makes me laugh. He's bull posting, or he started posting Dremelios. I know he was on the show. He called it live as well. So shout out to him. But good to see the big fella. He must have 4 of them or something like that. So he's on the shill now, man. So good to see Clemente working for our bags. It's fantastic. So keep it going, Clemente. I love your work at the moment.
So Digi Asset in the comments said 2.4K of the supply is held by the team. Oh, I didn't realize that. I would have bought some more.
Yeah, they what happened was they ended up, because it didn't mint out, I believe they ended up scooping out 80%, and I think the remaining 20% was a free mint to Remelio and Milady holders. So they gave them free basically free NFTs. And then they bought the lion's share. The team bought the lion's share. So you could say that you could look at it 2 ways, bullish or bearish, but thus far it's been bullish because it looks like the team is holding, or if they are selling, it's slow. So
yeah, I think they had 2.4K when I saw it the other day. So I didn't realize, I wasn't sure. Like, this is what I mean. I was away a weekend, so I was tapped out of it all. But so 2.4K out of 5.5K supply, is that right? Is that 5.5? So
I think.
So then let's just do some quick math on that. So 2400 minus 5555 gives you 3155. 3155. Divide that by 1,119. That's pretty good. That is better odds. Hold on, my math was wrong. Divide by that puts it closer to about 40%, 35-40% ownership. So that is better. Again, like why like Pudgy Penguins and stuff go well is because ownership's at 50-60%, right? Like that's the key. If you can get over 50%, then that's the key, because then whales can't capitulate the price or the floor and that sort of stuff. So I mean, the collection's dope. I'm a big fan of it. Like I think, as Clemente and stuff have said, like this is like, and I mean, look at, like, you've got Finn, you got and Crypto Leon, like you have prominent figures of the abstract ecosystem who have switched their PFPs from their Pudgy to the Dremelios. So like they've nailed it.
What's
there's the token. Yeah, so there's the token too. I forgot. I mean, you know, everyone knows me. I don't buy charts like this. I did have a look at the chart this morning, but it's like pumped ridiculous.
Has it? Yeah. What's it up? How many percent on the day?
Oh my God. It's literally, it's like 680K.
We probably I should have got into this, but I was a bit distracted over the weekend, unfortunately.
I was away. So it pumped from from Friday afternoon, Craig. It started to go pretty viral. So that's literally a 10x there.
That was quite an obvious play too, which kills that. Why I'm annoyed I missed it. So fucking obvious.
That's exactly when I left. That's exactly when I left for my party. So okay.
GG, guys. GG to the team as well.
Maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe I do buy some of the token. It's just, this was 50K Dream Mint. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I buy this chart though. Oh my God.
Bro, like, how can you buy that?
It's the trading lesson that I've learned. You just don't buy shit like that. Like you just don't, right?
Yeah, that's rough. I would have loved to have got in. That would have been a great double dip, pay a token and NFT. Oh, you dream of those.
That is a combo.
But on shout out, we should be able to speak to the team hopefully this week, Greenie.
Oh, epic. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, I've
Just
also got,
discussing
yeah,
the
no, that
timing
sounds
now with
great.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's gonna jump on stream. The artist, sorry, the dev's the same, dev artist. Should be this week. We're just discussing time. So I think is he Dubai or UK? One of the anyway. No, it might be Dubai. So we're discussing a
Dubai
time,
works, yeah.
and
Yeah.
hopefully we can get them on, and hopefully we can get some more alpha, because if the teams are holding that many and the price is still going up, I want to know what
What the
like
plan is. Yeah,
what
like,
do they know that we don't?
do they, yeah, that's it. Like, do you burn it or not? Like, that's the question, right?
Oh, I
If
reckon
you're
they're
the,
dumber to burn the art, though. I reckon from their point of
I,
view.
I agree. And also you got to
It's
think from
sad.
their perspective too, fees, like maybe
Yeah,
like you would earn less fees because, or maybe you'd earn more. I don't know. Cause there's less supply. I don't know.
yeah,
So,
yeah, interesting.
for Siege said he's a mod.
Oh,
Okay.
sick.
So wait, no. I don't think they'll burn it either. Just to clarify.
Yeah, neither, bro. Don't worry.
I was just saying that could be an option, right? But they will be earned from staking points. So wait, to stake for Siege, do I need to stake the NFTs or the token, or can I do both? And if it's the case there, then should I buy some of the token then at this price, even though it's up tremendously? Could be what, like volume wise, it's sitting 7th. So I was thinking I could LP it, but I probably won't. But I mean, like, just while he answers that, Abster ticked over to 20 mil overnight as well. So top meme on Abstract. I think this is a 50 to 100 million token as well. Again, I gave it all to you all for free on the timeline at 10 mil as well. So that's up 2x. What if they airdrop 1 of 1 to each holder? I mean, that could kind of be cool.
Each holder.
Well, yeah, there would be, but there would be probably 2 each holder. But then I think that goes back to what I said before. That's more bearish, right? Because they want to be giving entry to new participants, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
Abster Greeny, Abster's looking looking so good.
Did you cop some or like?
Yeah. Although I rotated on stream with you out of Abster to get Dramelio, but I did rotate Abster at a profit, so it was quite a nice. I think I probably got out of Abster for 50% profit. They went into Dramelio for probably an average of about 10x profit, so it was the right move. Now I'd like to go back into Abster, but I needed to pull back now.
I know, like, I mean, I showed you my chart, Craig, of where I was just buying last week. Like, it's literally like I bought all of this dip here. I bought all of in here. So I've got like 10K. So I probably don't want to buy any more at this stage. But I think this is easily a 50 to 100 million token. Like, I genuinely do. Now, Bitcoin has some big updates overnight as well. This chart looks pretty good if they can execute with some of the things that they have. Obviously, they have a halving coming up. They have a merge detail coming out as well. Again, I was just briefly looking at the tweet before the stream. Cyclops is getting smacked. Yeah, bro. That's why Eli, when you told me you bought this, bro, you told me you bought this. I was like, no, you don't buy charts like this. Like, you don't buy charts like this, man. You wait till it kind of like, I know you might have bought, I think you bought, I had a look at your wallet. But I think you bought it this morning, maybe like here. I don't know. You want to, yeah, look, yeah, I want to see price kind of do like that is like come down and then create a bottom, like whether it's high or whether it's low down here. That's where I'm more interested down there. So I literally put a tweet out before about that. So like, that's why I was happy to buy big this morning. I bought a little bit of big at this kind of 5 mil range. Just in case it, like, I mean, this is a real, like, I know it's a Ponzi, but like, that is a great bottom formation. Like that's a good, from pure TA and price action, that's a really good bottom formation. Abster's obviously breaking out really nicely. Newt is also just shy of 20 million as well. Also kind of had this breakout again after a couple retests of that trend. So good. I mean, yeah, money to be made on Abstract. Like, not only are you going to get their XP and then get their airdrop, which I do think is going to be the best airdrop period this cycle. Not this cycle, but maybe this year. Sorry, maybe next year. Depends when they drop it. We were talking about this last week with chat, but like I genuinely think there's so much money to be made within Abstract's ecosystem that you don't have to be worried about spending money to just get the airdrop as potential, right? Like I'm up, I don't even know, I'm up like 10 grand nearly in the past week or two just on Abstract. So like that's what I mean. Like it's so many opportunities. So yeah, let's have a look. Fwog to 100 million. Yeah, just quietly, I'm in a long as well. I literally told you I was in a long as well. So yeah, great to see Fwog doing well. So imagine if you need Bitcoin to use their token launcher protocol. Yeah. Or that holders of Bitcoin got airdrop tokens that use their protocol. Also, tell Craig to change his his PFP. Dude, actually though, chat, can we just abuse Craig right now? He bought a pudgy penguin. He wants to get to 50k followers by the end of the cycle. The only way he's going to get there is with that pudgy penguin as his PFP, chat. So let's abuse him. Yeah, I agree.
I must say I was disappointed with the lack of energy from the pudgies. There was nice comments, but there was no real peer pressure. The puppets came in with a bit of peer pressure, but pudgies far too nice. So pudgies, feel free to get in there, get a bit more aggressive, man. It was a bit light. It's a bit light. I can't join a project like that, man.
Disappointing, mate.
Eli's
Disappointing.
going to be going off his head, hearing that.
I'm scrolling through.
Eli's been quite vocal and aggressive, so that is good to see. He's been fucking loud. He's been real. There's my old one.
Bring back the ape, mate. Bring back the ape. That was such a good comment by someone. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was Hash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you even thought of that bad boy.
Where's your post? Where's your pudgy penguin post for PFP? There it is.
Oh yeah, go one higher.
Is it one higher?
The don't at me.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah, quality comment.
Yeah, that was good too.
That's clean. I like that from Betty.
Crack up that one.
Pudgy.
GM Eldorado. There's actually a lot of pudgies in there, bro. There's fucking heaps.
Pudgy Penguin's even commenting, Craig. You literally got the actual account to comment on you, and you haven't even changed it yet, mate.
I don't even know if I gave that. I didn't see that actually.
And then whoever P-rolled is, Greeny Trade should put a vote up to change his PFP to a puppet. No chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Ordinals are next, Greeny. Ordinals are next, man.
I do kind of agree with Jassim here, though. Love the penguin, but an honorary puppet is alpha, which is fair. Like if it wasn't an honorary, I would say you should.
Yes, same. It's hard to go from an honorary to a standard.
Standard.
I know it sounds gross. Actually, yeah. Well, who knows? Though I might. Man, I do. I'll tell you what I am like. I love that meme, the hat tip. I do like, you know how Eli at the moment's doing the penguin with that sly dog face, rubbing its hands together? I love that, bro. So, although someone did it for me, but then it made my beak, my nose, and then I got an extra mouth on my penguin. So it looked fucking weird. Throw the Henri in your banner, mate. He's relentless.
You know what? That's actually a fair point. I kind of agree with that.
He just keeps saying,
Get the
head out of there.
Yeah, get your head out of there, mate. Be undoxed, like loosely undoxed. Like I went, because I was the same, right? I used to have my PFP, or not me. I had me in my banner, but I was like, no, I'll get rid of it. And I probably need a new banner too. I'm not the biggest fan of my banner, but yeah, mate, that could be good. Where you have your puppet up here, puppet here, and your PFP here.
And I do quite like that mogged out black.
It is good. Well, have you mogged out your pudgy?
No, but that could look sick too.
That could look sick because mine actually looks pretty good. Hold on, let me see if I can find mine mogged out.
Good, man. I like them like that, eh?
I kind of agree.
Where's your one?
I GM'd it a few days ago, I think. Also, I put out this tweet the other day, Craig. One of my shorts is going giga viral, literally nearly 150,000 views. But guess how much I earned from this short?
$1.80.
$37. Not even not nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then PO's like, we're short. He's like, hey, I want this content, bro.
We're short.
PO's like, hey, I need to create a content like this. So
that is a good hit though. Like a good one for me is like 2K, maybe 3 if I'm fucking graced by God.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, I created it a year ago, I'm going to say, actually, May last year, I think I created it. So it's been going for that long, and it's just like recently just taken off. Like got over, it was actually in collab with a team. And they were like, yeah, your goal is to get 100K. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll see how it goes.
What are you talking about in it though? Like to get
it's pretty farmy. It's pretty farmy. I mean, I can play it for you. Hold on.
It's pretty farmy.
It's so cringe though. It's so cringe. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's so cringe. Oh, it's so good though. Am I going to get demonetized by a song? No, I don't think so.
Hard to
Yeah,
find early. Oh, look at you there, Greeny. I reckon you're traveling there. No, it might be
yeah. So
pre-travel.
this is. I'm gonna say. I swear I was in Portugal when I did this. How do you see the description? Where did May 15th? Literally, nearly a year ago to the day. So
Yeah.
I think I was in Morocco at this a year ago today. So it must have been in a couple of days where I just got to Portugal, I think. So, but yeah, do you want to watch it, chap? Yeah, this is 150,000 views for $37.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking diabolical, eh? That's
Want to find meme coins that pump 100x and do this?
It's so good though. I love it.
Here's how I use Photon to find early meme coins before everybody else does.
Photon plug.
Come to photon.sol. I've got a sign up link in the description below. Connect your
it's all out
Phantom
of
wallet
date
to
now, right?
Photon and transfer
They all have
Click
different-
new pairs, guys. It's going to load you some of the latest meme coins that have just dropped. 2 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes old. They've got super low market caps.
People
as you
love
can see
this
here on
shit,
the
though,
screen.
with
Make sure you have
charts,
as many
like,
green
they're
ticks as
tracked out.
possible to make sure they're nice and safe. You can do that by clicking these 3 over on the side and ticking them. If you
done with
find
your
one that
phone
you
too,
like,
eh?
guys, come over to the side like this
Raw
and
dog with
click
your phone.
quick buy and you'll be able to get in super early and lock in
Bro,
profit
bro.
like these crazy
You
trades.
don't need a
here.
studio, do you?
It's so good though.
Wow, that's great. Shit.
Yeah, I put a bit of effort into it, but it was a collab. Like the team, like Photon reached out and were like, "Hey, can you do this?" I was like, "Yeah." And then,
What a good number.
but yeah, they paid me a very small fee to do it, but
I'm sure they're very happy with the result.
oh, dude, I mean, like,
I'll be
yeah,
laughing.
the referral system on that side is unbelievable. Like when I go back and look at between like May and until we then discussed a partnership in December, like I was like, oh my God, like for a platform that didn't have it being paid out like initially to creators, I was like, I could have earned like so much money from their platform. And I gave their platform, I don't even know, Craig. It's like ridiculous when I go have a look at some of them. Like
The volume, you mean?
the volume. Like I'm pretty sure Photon from like maybe this video and a couple others that I did for free, like 50 million on their platform, like just from me, like that from my referral. Like it's just like ridiculous. So
Jesus.
yeah, it's crazy, Craig. It's crazy. But that's what I mean. But yeah, that's my most viral short by far. I think my other ones, I mean, it can even look, I don't know.
That's pretty, that's phenomenal.
I mean, but some of ours, Craig, just quietly, some of our shorts go pretty good. Like, oh, Eli's featuring on my streams now, on my shorts. I forgot I had a couple with him.
Is he? Is he? Oh, yeah, he's on a couple of mine. Well, that was a banger stream, bro.
We need to get Eli, we need to get him back on. We need to get him back on.
We need that. Yeah, we do need. I like his energy. He's good. He's fucking good.
I have a few that go all right, like 12K, 8.5K, 5.5, 3K. But like a few of ours, even like more recently, right? Like some of these go pretty good. Like, where is it? Like 1.5K there the other day, 1.6K. It's a range of different things. Like sometimes they go so poorly, and then other times they do so well.
Dog shit.
Yeah, like this one here, profiting big with our winning trade, 1.5K with us, and then other times it's just not even.
Another time I'll get like 36. I'm like, wow, 36 in the whole world.
Yeah, it's such a tough time for a creator, mate. Like my videos aren't doing that well anymore. Only 150 to 300 average views. But someone ChatGPT'd my or not ChatGPT, but AI'd my thumbnail, and I kind of vibe with that.
I saw that. I saw it.
It's kind of cool. So I mean, I'm always interested in
upgrading.
But yeah, just a bit of a personal plug there, guys.
Nice.
Anyways, let's go back to what we're trying to find.
What were we trying to find?
The mog pudgy
penguin.
The
mog penguin. The mogwai.
Here we go. Yeah, I knew I had it. Yeah, it looks. That was
clean.
See,
that's cool, huh?
That is clean. Like, is that maybe that's even worth a PFP?
It's pretty sweet, dude. Those glasses stand out real well on that. Yeah, I like that. I might have to see what the mogged out penguin looks like before I make a decision, Eli. And see if it looks degen enough. I think it will, though. They look pretty dope. Where else are we going to make money this week, though, Greeny?
Well, yeah, let's talk about that. So, like, obviously, Bitcoin's probably the one that I'm keeping an eye on with their updates this week.
Yeah, I just grabbed a bit then, actually, just a little bit.
Yeah, nice. I do think that's not a bad potential just hedge, particularly just because the chart is bottomed.
Yeah, if it goes down any lower, it's free. So
yeah, so
I'm still
mining. I'm still mining on about 17 Bitcoin a day now, so it's only down to like pennies.
It gets low, eh? I'm 0.3 a day.
Really, yeah. So I'm just going to swing trade it more than double down on the actual mining. I don't know. Yeah, look. no, I think I'll
Can
swing
he
trade
suck
it.
you back in, Greeny? Can the big fella?
No, bro, I put $5,000 into that bad boy, and I've only made it back because of Dramelio and Abstar. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm hesitant to spin the wheel, but I am keen for him to get other people excited.
Correct.
So well, hopefully he can rustle those jimmies.
But in terms of where we're making money this week, Craig, I probably am looking for additional longs. If we can sort of come back and retest some key levels, like I think that's where I look for some potential plays like this, where they come back, retest key levels or fibs, something like that again. Or maybe we're just that bullish that we don't, and we just continue the trend moving into later in the week. Like, I mean, the 3-day has room for ETH.
Yeah.
5-day, plenty of room. The weekly has plenty of room still. The monthly now becomes very interesting for a lot of charts, Craig, at the end of this month. Like, so the pivot is 3,370 for ETH. Now, I know that's still quite a long way away, but that's say about there. But look, if you never know what can happen. Like ETH could go pretty crazy across the month. Like it went up 47% there. We're up how much this month already? We're up 39% this month. So I think I become very confident in ETH's ability to get back above 4K probably in June, July, if it can maintain posturing and structure back above this key support. I think that's the key.
Yeah. What was your top number there, Greeny? 4 something?
Yeah. So
yeah, that's all I need to know. Yeah, Greeny said it, 4K.
I mean, like if you look at the lows, so this is where the low swing high to swing low. I mean, I know we revisited there, so maybe in theory it should be there, but yeah, so like some big levels, 3.3, literally like that's where the monthly pivot is also at the 618. I don't know if we get there in May, but maybe in June, July we start to get back up into this area here.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, outside that, Craig, swing trading memes, like it just follow the volume, literally follow the volume. That's the play. Try and find some good trench plays. Like, I mean, Orange, who used to be part of GTG, or he's still a member of GTG, but he quite a viral meme coin trencher, has made a lot of money, like multiple 6 figures. Added me to his group, so it's good to be back in some trench groups again. So I'll be spending some more time there and obviously sharing that alpha in GTG when I can. But Eli's pumping AVAX. So
yeah, I saw that comment. I almost spat my water out.
I hard shilled in my altcoin video on on YouTube. I literally said, guys, I'm not buying AVAX here purely because of the chart.
I'm not buying it out of principle now, man. It's broken my heart too many times, like an ex-girlfriend you keep going back to because you think it's going to get better, and it just doesn't, man. It's like a toxic ex-girlfriend. I can't go back to AVAX. I'll see you next season, next bull.
I become curious once it starts to maybe get over to this region here. So this is really nice bullish divergences. I do agree. If you caught the lows here, then that's fine. But like, I mean, you were catching absolute, like no one is catching that low. It's in the middle of like nowhere. I mean, it maybe actually no. I suppose it is slightly an FVG over here. So
only one man bought that low, brother. That was Eli.
Yeah,
Eli was waiting in the dumpster, dumpster diving.
There's a slight FVG over there that you could have maybe looked at, but I'm not tracking price back that far. I generally thought it was going back to $10, but no, great trade, Eli. But I mean, like you are starting to approach levels where it needs to cool down. It's kind of like a lot of tokens again, but maybe on this retest of this, if we do see it, I maybe pick up some there potentially for a long.
Funnier things have happened though, huh?
I agree.
It's that part of the bull run now where you're going to possibly see absolute shite fly. Even stuff that you never thought would or should will possibly pump. So it's quite cool. So if you've got bags, guys, that you're wanting to get out of, keep an eye on all your shit bags, because even your bad stuff might cop some bids. So I'm certainly looking to exit positions if forget a few pumps.
Yeah, agreed. Like another big reason I didn't buy AVAX is because of this chart. So
yeah,
it's making new lows against BTC. However, like I said, if this starts to put in a bottom, which you've got triple lows here, lows there. So
not the worst.
I mean, I could be interested, Eli. I could be interested in AVAX soon. Just give me a pullback. It's
kind of similar to Ethereum going back a little while when we were saying it looks like it may be bottoming. It might be. That might be a great trade. I have to keep. Maybe Eli. I might have to keep an eye on that actually.
Yeah, I agree. I think, but yeah, that's it. Just staying patient across the markets right now. I mean, I still think like Kyoto Rewards is just another easy one, Craig, to go about it. I mean, I
That,
haven't
that
even looked.
palm, bro. That palm from it
Yeah,
broke
the
through.
token itself went
Oh,
wild.
so
Now
good.
big shout out to Ray who did catch that move and ditch it. This is what I mean. Like GTG is amazing. We literally
Big
catch
move.
so much alpha. But I traded it last week. I should have held the long. I would have printed. I would have printed over 1,000.
Was it like an
But
80% move, Greenie, or something?
it was huge. It was massive.
Like,
So
it was fast, a day or two, and it was like almost 2x. I was like, wowzers.
yeah, so here's the chart. I had to search for it, but yeah, pretty much
Oh,
like a
look at that, man.
really strong breakout, like from there.
God, that's really good, man. Stakers will be frothing on that.
Yeah, a 2x over a 2x move. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, we caught the long on the higher low here. I think I took profits at that TP, so it was an 80% move. So, I mean, very juicy trade.
Congrats.
There's so much money. There's money to be made on literally like, dude, like we haven't even spoken about virtuals and base and that ecosystem because there's still so much money being made across so many opportunities.
Is base starting to move?
Yes, I believe a lot of like, if we look at this, and this is a conversation Craig and I haven't had for a long time, like a lot of these sort of AI plays, like, yeah, virtuals is literally back at crazy level. That's Soldo. Hold on. No, that's virtual versus Sol. Hold on. That's not the right one. Well, I mean, like, let's go to base and then that'll have it up the top. So yeah, here we go. So things like Veda AI are pumping. I know KeyCat went pretty crazy again recently, like a nice little breakout here, higher lows, and then Toshi as well. So your top memes on base are now breaking out and pumping higher too. So it's just so much in this market, Craig. And that like the title of this stream literally is appropriate today. I thought it's like money to be made everywhere in crypto right now. But again, like the key point, and we continually go back to this, is you want to be buying during fear and selling during greed. Now, we're not fully in greed personally just yet, but we are approaching levels, not maybe in the next month or two, like where we are approaching greed again after literally being in fear last night. Guys, I can't simplify it enough for you. Like, take one strategy away, and it's just buy fear, sell greed in a bull market, and you will mince profits. You'll outtrade 90% of the time, literally.
Definitely. I speaking to a few people in the group chats, things like that. There was a lot of people sidelined on this Bitcoin move. Like, I don't. It's scary to take a swing at what percentage is sidelined on crypto Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, man, at least 50% aren't holding big bags.
Yeah.
Not in majors, and definitely not in Bitcoin. And that's what's in, and I understand that because a lot of the crypto timeline are gambling, I suppose, for lack of a better word. So they want a high upside. I guess a 6x for them isn't enough, so they're wanting 100. So that's why things like, I guess they're all holding meme coins, and that I don't know what it's like to hold meme coins for a bull, only memes. Fuck. But here we are. Imagine that, meme coins and NFTs. That's a degen bag. But another thing that I heard, which made me more bullish on abstract, was there's still people out there that think abstract's going to be shite and the drop's going to be worth nothing. And not calling anyone out here because they might be listening, but they did make mention that it would be a peanuts drop, and I was kind of like, shucks, man, that's. I obviously I disagree because I've invested a lot of time and money there, but I just feel that's a really interesting call to make in a bull run when you've got pudgies heavily backing it who have done. I just kind of feel that Luca has somewhat proved himself in this bull for me.
Easily.
And with that in mind, okay, put it this way, right? I kind of feel this is like when there was bald apes and now there was mutant apes, an opportunity to mint a mutant ape. I know it's a bit different because it's NFTs, but I kind of feel abstracts that like part two move of the bull run. Is there what if you don't think abstract's going to be a cook, where else? Like,
but to the point to add as well, you can make money on abstract. You don't have to just go there to explore, farm, the airdrop.
Yeah, correct. I mean, if you got into Dramelio and you're up you know, well,
I mean, I
it's
literally made
10x,
what? I made
10x now.
0.75. I'm up like what, over an ETH. I've made over $3,000 this weekend just from one NFT mint.
And the other interesting part is their meme coins are definitely easier to trade because this is going to sound rough to say, but the good traders aren't there, man. Like, and I mean the whales. By good, I mean whales that nuke charts aren't there. So that's why the abstract charts, similar to, I'm hesitant to say similar to the AVAX charts. I think those were a lot less organic, but the abstract charts, they just don't have as rough a pullback. In other words, I guess what I'm saying, I'll shorten it. You can sit in an abstract shitcoin, provided it's the right one, a little bit longer than a Solana one.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. It's
feeling I have. I sat in abstract for a week and I went to sleep on it. It was fine.
They're more honest charts. They trade,
and people want to hold because they want to hold for XP. So there's more to it than it's just a meme coin there. There's just layers to this. Like if you're trading Solana meme coins, I highly suggest you come over to abstract. Well, maybe don't actually. For the sake of the charts. But if you're going to come over there, you can swing for good money and you can earn a potential airdrop. Why wouldn't you trade meme coins and cop an airdrop?
I think it's still, abstract is so early when you look at volume. It's only had 11.2 million volume in the past 24 hours. Sui, Craig, 235 million. I didn't even know people were trading over on Sui that much in the DGen trenches.
Either, man. Neither. I don't know who or where they are, but they're not on my lists.
No, neither. But I mean, I used to trade Sui memes, but not for a long time, so I don't even know what's over there at the moment. But I mean, and Base has I know Base is a lot bigger, 1.2 billion. But like, even if abstract starts to get towards that 6-fig volume, 100 mil, that's where the market starts to go crazy. And something like the abstract mascot will be worth 50 to 100 million times. I mean, maybe I should buy more, Craig.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, like I said, I'm waiting for a pullback on that bad boy because I think that's aside from Pengu, which I think is probably a really good hold.
Yeah,
going into that abstract drop, I think abs is like you've said, Greeny, plenty of times. That's your number 2, but probably upside wise might outperform Pengu. So,
well, I actually am going to say I haven't checked my Pengu bags. Here, I'll pull up my wallet right now and just have a quick look. I generally think my Abster bag. No. So Pudgy Penguins for Pengu 2 is still 12.5K, whereas my Abster bag sits at about 10K. So it'll. I agree, Craig. I think it'll flip it. I do think it'll flip it.
So that's quite a nice one.
I wanted to quickly have a look at the holder distribution on Abster. So we've got just shy of 24,000 holders. So that has been going up very nicely over the past couple of weeks. And to get in the top, I always like to look at this too. To get in the top 50, you need 4.5 million tokens. So that's a lot of money now. Yeah, hit pretty much 100 grand, 6 figures. But a lot of these people have been holding for a very long time. So is
Eli in there, Greeny?
No, I actually don't think he owns Abster or much of it. So I hold 500K tokens. So I don't even know where that puts me in terms of the list. Oh no, yeah. So it does drop off quite a bit. So I'd be top. Yeah, no. So I must be about like top 250, 300 holders. Yeah, maybe a little bit lower here. So yeah, about top 300 holders. So that's not too bad. Yeah, I might be around this. So I think there's opportunity to be made there. And I mean, if you come and have a look at the chart, this is the key ones for me. Like, how much of it is actually held by top 25%? And it's not too bad, I don't think, at all. You could do some quick math on these, but does it tell me? Yeah, 32% top 25%, top 10% only own 20%. So not too bad. But again, these are people that have bought the token and hold it for a long, long time. So I don't see them, like you said, they're holding it for XP, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I think it's a good play to beat. Now, I've got to go shortly, but the last thing I want to talk about is Kyoto. And it's like, obviously, the meme coin went crazy over the past week or so. But are you back earning yaps again? I've had a good 24 hours apparently. So
dude, I haven't looked, and I got a new VPN, and it's fucking stopping me from looking. Even when I turn it off, I can't get fucking on. So I actually haven't seen. Actually, can you look me up, Greeny? Tell me if I'm earning that sweet yaps.
How do I search? I forget how you search.
Bro, you may not even be able to search me. Sorry, you may not. I'm probably because I'm not in the top 100. You won't find.
I can look at my following though.
Yeah,
I feel like your stuff's been going a bit more. Like you've been getting better engagement the last week or so.
Yeah, man, my engagement's actually gone to the roof, dude. I'm not sure why. I think just consistency is probably the answer. But yeah, my engagement's silly now. If I put up a pretty bullshit GM post, I get pretty hammered with views. So it's quite good when you don't even have to get creative and get hits.
I know.
I just don't want to get lazy either.
I can't see you, but that's 0.
That's
so I don't
good.
know. I can't. Oh, it did. No, I didn't refer you, so I don't know. But yeah, no, really interesting. Yeah, yapping at the moment, 420th. So.
Oh, you're still going pretty good though, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, like not like over the past week or so, it got a little bit better, back to 60 yaps in the past week, but I did have a bit of a slowdown period there, I think. I mean, like, yeah, let's have a look. You can look at this. Oh, yeah, no. So, yeah, I had a bit of a plateau from the end of April into the start of May, pretty plateau. And then the past few days, it's been going good again. So, again, 520th on the platform. I think not bad, but come to the reward station, guys. Literally, look at all these.
I need to go there.
Look at the potential opportunities. Now, Craig, the two that I'm doing is obviously Say. Now, let's have a quick look on it. Where am I on the 30-day? So I am, 34th on the Say Mindshare. But Craig, the big one I want to talk about is actually, I might just have to pull it up over here. I don't know if I've got it, but I think Pengu / Abstract are going to be linked to Kyoto. I think there's no doubt in my mind that I think yappers will be rewarded about Pengu ecosystem for Abstract in the future. So I would definitely have a look and keep an eye on this. So this is on the 30-day. So obviously I didn't tweet much about, oh no, there I am, 39th on the 30-day, but on the 3 month, I stay consistent on this, guys. If you're enjoying the Abstract ecosystem. So I'm 49th over the past 3 months. So that's not bad, but like this is what I mean. Like Clemente's on here, Eli's on here, Marianne's on here. You've got top creators, Craig. You got Kaleo literally talking about it. You've got obviously Moose is a big creator, part of the ecosystem. Aurel, you got D Farmer talking about it. You got Whale, obviously, Tyler talking about it. So Alex Becker is actually top 10 as well. I don't know. He blocked me / I wouldn't ever want to follow what he's talking about. So it's just interesting. AI XBT also up there. So it's a good ecosystem to be a part of in a range of different ways.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's big dirty dog Alex Becker's on there, eh?
I don't know. He must be talking smack about Pengu.
I think I've probably got to up my game. Although I've been yapping about Pengu a bit, so I might get lucky in there, but maybe not enough. Now, actually, that might warrant the PFP change if I can milk that bad boy, man.
I agree, and I think obviously Abstract XP is going to be a big earner. I think Pengu PFP is definitely going to be a big earner. I think obviously, oh my god, I forgot to start my live stream on Abstract. God damn it!
I was going to say I didn't see you on there. I reckon I'm getting all your viewers because I've got 10.
I was wondering what was going on.
I was like, Greedy's offline for sure.
Oh, I didn't realize you have to. I hate that you have to start it. Like, why? Damn it. Anyways, so
that sweet XP, Greeny.
Oh man.
You're gonna have to stream captains later to make up for it.
I know. I'll have to do another stream later.
Chat, where do you look on your mobile to see on mobile for your yaps? Where do I click?
Can you click your user or not? Up the top?
I'm trying, but I can't. Oh, there we go. 572. I must have earned quite a bit over the weekend then.
But it said
wow.
Dude. It said I had 3
45 on Friday.
35. Craig,
45, Greeny. 45.
You're pumping, mate. You are pumping.
Then 10 on the Saturday, and then yesterday, 1.35, but I wasn't pretty active yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, man. I butchered that live stream on Abstract. God damn.
Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the American mothers out there. Everyone tell your mum I said hello. Hey, remember that joke he used to say? That was a rove.
Yeah, that's good.
Tell your mother I say hello. Fuck that.
Yeah,
good.
that's quality. That is quality.
Kyoto, El Dorado, saying you're from Japan, Greeny. Fuck, I don't know how to say that name either, man.
Kyoto.
Kyoto's better than Kato.
Wait, Kyoto. Oh yeah, no, Kyoto. Yeah, Kyoto. Maybe that's where I messed it up.
Yeah, I think you're saying, I don't know. Who knows, man? It's all right.
No, you're right. You're right. Kyoto is a city in Japan. Maybe I've been butchering that for the past few months.
And shout out to all our Mandarin and Japanese listeners right now. there'll be 0 of you, but that'd be great.
Oh man, I'm so annoyed I messed up my stream on Abstract. Oh well, it is what it is. If you want to catch the replay, guys, it'll be on YouTube, Craig Swinpass or Green Trade. But yeah, no. So I think 3 ways to earn this to earn the Abstract airdrop later in the year. Whether it's 3-6 months away, we're not sure. Obviously, XP on Abstract platform, we get 2 more days, and then we get the weekly XP update. So pumped about that. I'm hoping for a 50K plus week again. I am. And then
same.
I think Kyoto Yappers will get rewarded. I'm not sure if it's like top 100 or top 500 or everybody. I'm not sure. I think you will get rewarded for Pengu/Abstract conversations. And then I do think holding a big pudgy, maybe a couple rods and little pudgies might get a little bit of a bonus as well. But I think holding a big pudgy is definitely the alpha as well, guys. But Craig, big show, mate. We'll be back obviously tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. 9 a.m. the day after Australian Eastern Standard Time for you Aussies out there. But guys, big show. Numbers are back, Craig. We got 640 people in the house. Great. Even YouTube, 12 people watching on YouTube. So massive shout out to all the YouTube people tuning in, and 4 on your YouTube. So 16 on YouTube.
Yay! Let's go. Honestly, 4 on mine.
That is honestly the biggest sort of following we've had on YouTube for a long time. So it's always interesting because viewership does reflect the market sentiment and what's happening.
That's your normie market, isn't it? More so.
It is. But normies, if you're watching, don't forget to click subscribe. Yeah. But also, you should be watching this channel when it's not as bullish, right? Because that's the true alpha. And as we said earlier in the show, and again, you can go back and watch the YouTube replay at any time. We've given you alpha for over 2 years now. We literally gave Radium out at 20 cents. Okay, that went and did a 50x nearly. So. Anyways,
bear market, guys, tune in on the bear market. That's where we'll make you some. Well, not
we make money all the time, though, Craig. Just to clarify,
we do lose, but we hopefully win more than we lose.
We're transparent about our losses. So,
and any of our losses that we have, that's normally Greenie's fault anyway. So,
but it's always stop losses in place, guys, so we don't ever lose too much of our portfolio because it's managed accordingly. Because that's what we do.
But no, shout out to Big Eli for tuning in and yelling at me to swap. To swap PFP. So we might see, maybe we'll see a PFP change later in the day if Eli actually manages to do me a good little guy going like this.
Good. I hope to see that change for tomorrow's live stream, Craig.
Oh, sorry, I am here. Are you there, Greenie?
Yeah.
I tuned out for a sec, so I zoned out. Hey, tomorrow's chat might have to change the branding. We'll see, eh?
Yeah, no, I like that. All right. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers, Greenie. See you, everyone.